Hello everyone, and welcome back again to another edition of the baseball version of the Casual Fan Podcast, the hardest working, most accurate, most entertaining, and above all else, the most profitable sports gambling podcast you will find anywhere. I'm your host and baseball betting confidant, Ben Holmes, and boy oh boy did we start off week 2 with a bang. Of the 7 picks I gave you, we nailed 6 of them. Only the White Sox game was really ever in doubt. Unfortunately, because of those damn cheating dirty Astros, that were in 2 of our parlays, we only finished the night with a very respectable 4-2 record, up plus 2.74 units. And if only the Astros could find a way to win games. If only there was some kind of method that they could use. Anyway, now if the Astros could have lied and stealed and cheated their way to victory like they usually do, we would have been 6-0, and we would have been looking at a profit margin of plus 11.74 units. And I'd be wearing a much more expensive suit right now. Well, I guess I'll just add this to the reasons why the Astros can eat it. The Yankees-Blue Jays games were in all 4 of our parlays. The Yanks went down early, 1-0. But if I know the Blue Jays like I know the Blue Jays, that game was never in doubt. The Yankees were always going to win. Who needs Stanton and Judge anyway? Let's go, Kyle Higashioka. And in that very game, I told you to take under 9.0 runs scored. And guess what? You would have pushed if that was the bet on how many hits there were. There was 9 hits in the whole game. The under was never ever in doubt. And didn't I tell you the Angels were going to keep rolling? Didn't I tell you Brady Singer was going to struggle? I sure did, and that's exactly what happened. Now the Angels are sitting solely on top of the AL West, and I imagine they'll be on a lot of our betting cards moving forward. The Padres blew it open for us in the 6th inning, and they didn't look back. No Tatis, no problem for the San Diego Ball Club. With Yu Darvish on the mound, all they needed to do was put up a couple runs to help them get that victory, and that's exactly what they did. Eventually going on to win 6-2. Like I said, the White Sox did have to sweat that one out for sure. It was a throwing error from the Cleveland baseball team, trying to turn the double play in the bottom of the 9th. Ball hit the runner going to second. Runner came home to score. Victory, White Sox. So that kind of might seem like luck broke our way a little bit there, but the White Sox did have the bases loaded with nobody out, and I think it was the 6th. The fact that they couldn't cash at least 1 run in there was really frustrating. But it goes to show, in a very tight game, you always feel comfortable when you're backing the team with a better lineup and a better bullpen, and that's exactly what the White Sox have. The Oakland A's cruised to victory, as I predicted on this here very show. Listen, I wanted the Mad Bum comeback story to be real as much as anybody, but it looks like it's not going to happen for him. Very sadly, the A's were on 2 parlays, both of which also had the Astros on, so we don't have anything to show for being completely 100% right on that pick. Another really quick note, not to do with our bets, but look at Tyler Glasnow's line. Holy, he fanned 14 batters in 7.2 innings pitched, walking 1, giving up 2 hits. Now this is against a really bad Rangers team. In their last 5 games, the amount of runs they've scored is 1, 0, 4, 0, and 0. So no doubt Glasnow's a stud, but don't expect this every time out. Now before the season, I said Dane Dunning will be the best pitcher on the Texas Rangers, and so far he's proven me right. I'd just like to see him just go a little bit deeper in the games day. Give me 1 or 2 more innings there, bud. Now as much as I love looking backwards, especially when we had a profitable night, we're now moving straight ahead. The Red Sox are in an absolute heater. They've won 6 games in a row. JD Martinez is the hottest hitter in baseball. But all that being said, Byron Buxton and Nelson Cruz are right behind him in that category. Nathan Eovaldi has faced 2 fairly easy lineups in their division so far in the Rays and the Orioles. And on the mound for the other team, Kenta Maeda was my AL Cy Young dark horse. And this is his first game at home this season. Obviously with everything going on there right now, I'm sure emotions are high, and I expect Maeda to deliver them the victory. Give me the Twins at minus 150. I can't do a Bernie Sanders impression, but if I could, I would say I am once again asking you to take the Blue Jays Yankees under 9.0. Shinji Ryu will limit the damage that the Yankees bats will do, and the Jays bats have put up just 1 run in 3 of their last 5 games, and the under is actually even money here, so more money's coming in on the over. That seems like a mistake to me. Let's go under. The only thing I can think of is people are overrating the Blue Jays bats because they just put 15 runs up on the Angels 2 games ago, but that was a complete aberration. Second game of the doubleheader between the Phillies and the Mets. Aaron Nola and the hotter lineup. Phillies are 6-3 and feeling good versus Stroman and the Mets. Stroman did beat this team earlier this year, but that was against Chase Anderson. And that's even more reason why I think the Phillies won't let him have it again. And give me the Phillies minus 120. And don't forget, guys, they do play a doubleheader today, so make sure you pick the right game with Aaron Nola pitching in it. Miami versus Atlanta. I'm going to go with the under 7.5 here. Pablo Lopez is my guy. He's looked great so far. Max Fried does not look so good. He was their opening day starter, however, and I think he'll right the ship against this not-so-great Miami Marlins offense. Give me the under 7.5 at minus 105. I said on yesterday's show I was going to ride the Nats, and then I just didn't. That's on me. I didn't back them officially, and then they go on to win. Well, now they've got a big influx of talent coming in off the COVID list. Brett Hand, for example, got his first save of the year yesterday. I love me some Jack Flaherty, I really do. But Strasburg was also dominant in his first start, showing that he's all the way back from the injury that took him out of last season. The Nats are underdogs here. They're minus 104, and I'm riding with the Nats. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. It's Nats minus 104. I also like the under 7.0 here. Two really good pitchers on the mound, and these aren't elite offenses. I'm just playing it with the Nats money line, though. Next game is Lucas Giolito against Shane Bieber. Two of the absolute top tier pitchers in the AL. It's going to be a great game. Give me the under 7.0. Don't think too hard about it. It's minus 125, so act quickly. Next, a little bit of foreshadowing here. I'm taking the Angels again, minus 135. Take advantage of the fact that Danny Duffy had a good start his last time out for the Royals. He's pretty up and down. I don't think he's going to have a great game today. Dylan Bundy, however, is the Angels' stud. They have a better offense, they have a better pitcher today, and I'm taking them. Simple as that, minus 135. Now the Reds are the underdogs against the Giants, who, like I said yesterday, their bats are overrated and their record is inflated, and they proved that with their display last night. And that was against Wade Miley. This is Luis Castillo. Castillo bounced back from a train wreck first game, and he had a very typical Castillo-esque outing last time out. He was looking great. He faces another bad lineup in the Giants today. Such great value. They're actually underdogs at minus 109. I'm taking the Reds all day long. If the Astros won yesterday, I'd be kind of tempted to throw a little bit on the Detroit Tigers and Matt Boyd, who might have figured it out. They're plus 160, but I don't think Houston are in the business of dropping back-to-back games against the Tigers. So quick recap. Minnesota Twins minus 150. Jays and Yankees under 9 with an even money. Game 2 of the Phillies-Mets games. Go Philly minus 125. Miami and Atlanta under 7.5. Nationals money line minus 102. White Sox in Cleveland under 7. The Angels minus 135 and the Reds minus 109. I have been Ben Holmes. This has been the Casual Fan Podcast. You can find all my picks at my Twitter account at Ben's Best Bet. You can find me on this YouTube page. It is the Casual Fan Podcast. I take a lot of time to siphon through the stats and deliver you absolute winners. And all I ask in return is for you to go boop, boop, like, subscribe. Peace.